guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here, and welcome again to another reaction video. And in today's video, I want to react to a collectible, part of a toy line that has been on pre-order for a month and a half. There is a window of 2 months. We have less than 2 weeks until the pre-order closes, the window closes. And before it does, I really want to talk about it. And this is the Thundercats Lair. I wanted to talk about it when it was showcased at San Diego Comic-Con. I did not get the chance for multiple reasons. I didn't get the chance, and if you follow this channel closely, you know that I haven't really been posting videos for quite some time. I wanted to talk about it then, didn't get the opportunity. But before it closes, before the window closes, I really want to share how I feel about it. All right, so first we are here at Super7, and as usual, I will have the link in the description for those who are interested. Again, the pre-order window is about to close. We have less than 2 weeks, so I would say if you're interested on this, and if you were planning to pre-order, you better do it now. It has the backers, at least for the production. We know that it's already over the 3,000 goal. The pre-order closes on Sunday, September 17th. So yeah, definitely time is running. Now there's different options you can pay up front. Now keep in mind that you have to pay shipping besides this, and they were saying that the shipping will be $100 for this because it's a huge piece. It's a huge collectible, and the estimated time according to this is October 2024. Keep in mind that the time of the year, it may not even release then, you know, with all the delays that we have nowadays. It may not release until probably until maybe November, December, or even January, even up to March. You never know. Now you can pay, there's a 4 interest-free installment plan. You can pay in those, 4 payments, or you can choose shop pay if you want to do monthly payments, if that helps you out. Of course, you're gonna pay interest on that. There was an early funding gift. In this case, for those who pre-ordered, I think within the first week, was the key of Thundera. It's an extra thing. I don't think it's a necessary thing for this, but that was just a little touch for those who were first in line pre-ordering this. The first tier, it's a 4,000 backers. You're gonna get a Sword of Omens, a Claw Shield, and a Laugh set. That is an extra part that is gonna come. By the second tier, which is 5,000, we haven't reached none of these tiers. You're gonna get an exclusive Thundercats Ultimates Astral Projection Lino figures. Here you can see a better picture of that. It's just 4 inches for that key. Cool if you have it just to somewhere to display it. If you're a really hardcore Thundercats fan, then definitely that's something cool. Here you can see the first goal, kind of cool. Another addition for the lab, other thing that you can do for the display. And here's the astral form. It's all right, just translucent plastic. It's all it is, not really a biggie. And here you have some pictures of the interior. Which is good. It's command center with backlit interchangeable screen. That is a really cool thing, that it has that lighting which adds to the display control. It looks nice. Here you can see hidden rotating weapon room, which is nice. That's another thing. If you have seen the videos, of course, the presentation at San Diego Comic-Con, I think they also were at PowerCon, so you can see that it really has nice touches all around with the everything that they have done for this. It really looks, it is a massive piece for sure. But it has really nice detail, as you can see on the panels, on the stairs. You see the table with the Thundercats logo, and the different chairs, the council chamber. It's 7, which is cool. And of course, you can change on the accessories on the panel, the images there. You can change it to different things. That is really a cool addition. Here you can see all the different tools, the chairs, the little stand also for the Sword of Omens. It's really cool. It comes with a lot of great accessories. It does have light up features, which is amazing, on the glowing eyes and also on the glowing chest emblem, and of course the backlit interchangeable screen. That is great. Now when you look at the pictures here at the size of this thing, this is massive. You're looking at 36.7 inches tall, so it's over 3 feet tall, and on the width is 29.3, so it's less than 3 feet, but still. Now when you open it, I think it's gonna be over 56, so it's technically almost almost 5 feet when it's wide open. When you open the whole thing, you can open the cat layers. You can see a lot of things like the door right there. The paws can be open to showcase the weapons. You can open on the side. This is a massive piece for sure. It is huge. So this is another thing that personally I have a concern in reference to the scale and the size. It is an amazing representation of the cat layer. It is awesome, and it's gonna fit really nicely with all this stuff. But yes, it's going to take a lot of real estate, and that definitely is a big concern here. Here you can see a picture of the side. Looks really good. They did a fantastic job. The way they did the hinges there, I think, is a really cool way that they did it to close it and open it. here in the back. Another problem that people will point out is that there's only one way to display this. If you want to display it on the front, so you can see everything, or you want to display it on the back. So there's no like way around it. The only way around it would be for you to have like put this as a center in the center of a table in a collection room. It has to be a centerpiece. If you want to go around the table, be able to see everything. I don't think there's something as huge as this, as a rotating table, that can do all of this. I'm sure there is some more on the custom side, but that would be super expensive to have a Lazy Susan, automatic Lazy Susan that huge, just to display it like that. And definitely there's gonna have to have, you gotta have at least that clearance of 5 feet between the wall or more, just to be able to have it all displayed like that. So definitely it's challenging. Here you can see the front. I love the detail on the panels. I love the detail at the door. On the side, I love that it has the weapons, and you can really display it with the light feature. I think it looks really cool this way. On the back, definitely there's a lot of detail. I really love the panels with the rock formation of the mountain. I love that. I think that's really cool. Here you can see comparison by scale with Lionel, 7 inches. You can see that. I love the detail there, and definitely that detail there on that back panel with all those tools that I think are removable as well. That is really cool. Of course, this is our rendition that we see. Of course, these are just pictures. We're gonna see some more in-person pictures of the prototype in just a moment, but here, definitely, it looks great. This is definitely a fantastic. If you're a Thundercats fan, this is like a dream come true. This is a wet dream, for any Thundercats fan. This is something that I would have loved to have as a kid. I never, have a few Thundercats, but I never had the whole collection. I love the fact that they did the Thunder Tank, and that is amazing, and I was blown away by it. I'm still blown away by it. But to think that this is even better in that sense, that they went this far, is really amazing. And here you can see everything on the pictures. Now this astral form, it's okay. I don't think it's necessary, but it's cool if they were adding this to the whole thing. And again, the Key of Thundera. Now I'm taking you to Facebook so we can see more in-person pictures. You can go to Facebook, you can go to YouTube, you can go to Instagram, Twitter. Everywhere you go, there's videos there. There's short videos as well. People have been talking about this for quite some time. It's nothing new, of course. And it amazes me every time I see these pictures, because even on the videos, look at the size of this thing. Look at how it's going to display. Of course, this is the prototype, but it looks fantastic. Did a phenomenal. Look at that table. And that is the perfect way to display this. If you have a table like this in the center of your room where you can do that, this is the perfect way, which is going to be almost impossible to have, because most collectors don't have this type of setup. No one has this setup. And although it looks amazing, that is definitely a point where this is a point of contention for me, because it's not doable. It's not doable, at least on that sense. Hey, look at this other pictures here. We look at this one on the back. Look fantastic. Look at Yaga right there. Tigra. Looks really cool. Definitely, you're gonna do amazing things with this. I think the price, I will say, is not cheap, and that is a concern for a lot of people. Not everyone's going to be able to afford this, and of course the numbers showcase that. They only have over 3,000 backers, but they don't have as many backers that in my opinion would have been amazing to have. But it's because the price point definitely is up there. It would have been nice if it was $500, but at the same time, like the Thunder Tank was $500 and still for sale. You can still find it for sale. So that's another thing where I feel that going on this route, because of the size of this and the production and the cost of producing this is so expensive. So definitely they have to go this route instead of selling it to the public directly. They have to do the pre-order. They have to do a window of time so they can technically order this from the store. So that is an idea. Here is another picture. I think there's a comparison somebody had with of course, the Snake Mountain, also produced by Super7. Look at that size. Look at this guy. He looks, he's dwarfed by this gigantic thing. That really gives you an idea of how big this is going to be. Here's another picture. This is technically the model before it was painted. Look how big it is. And the guy, he doesn't look like he's a short guy. So, but yeah, he looks, medium size right next to it. Look at the guy. He's not that tall of a guy. He's not a big guy, but I will tell you, look at the size right next to him. This is a centerpiece, and I love that they have that table for it. That's the only way to really display this piece. And that really brings me to my concern about this piece. And there's something maybe now coming to the end of the video here. I haven't pre-ordered this. I gotta be honest with you. I haven't, and I'm still undecided. and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. Even though there's 2 weeks left, or less than 2 weeks, I've been debating to order in this. And it's not because it's not amazing, and it's not because it's not great. It's not because, you know, I don't have the money for it. It's more because it is too big. And as much as I love what they have done here, as a person who collects multiple things, you know, whether it's statues, action figures, models, I'm already out of space. I already cashed out on the space. I don't have the space. The only solution would be to buy a bigger home, and something that I've been thinking about, and actually we've been talking about, my wife and I. But, you know, it's something that is still there. You know, right now with the prices of homes and everything is kind of crazy out there, I haven't really jumped into it because I'm happy where I'm at in the sense of what I pay with my mortgage and everything else. So I'm happy with my home. I definitely would love to have something bigger, but right now maybe it's not the best time. And to me, it's like, what am I supposed to do with something so big when I have so many things that I'm still coming that I really don't have the space for? So that is a big concern. I feel in some way the companies are doing too much at this moment to trying to entice people to buy the products by surprising them like this, but not necessarily thinking on the overall and the idea of if it's going to be feasible as a business alternative, or it's going to be the most productive use of their resources as a business. I think this is amazing overall. It's going to be a very collectible item once it's sold out. It's going to be very limited numbers. It's going to be hard to come by. People are going to want it. So I know all of that. And that's another concern that maybe pushes you to buy this, thinking maybe if it doesn't work out, maybe if I get tired, I can sell it and I still make some money out of it. So yeah, as a collector, I understand those principles. But at the same time, I feel like companies are doing too many things too big, and also really hiking the price at the same time. I feel that this price-wise, it's steep. I feel that the best solution would have been for Super7, instead of creating something so big, maybe, but making more modular systems where actually instead of you buying the whole thing, you can buy something smaller and allow people to build those setups so they can build it in a way where you don't have to use that much space. Because let's be honest, this is going to use an entire wall, because most people don't have a table in the center of the room. They already are cashed out with their space as it is. So where are you going to display this? How are you going to display it without sacrificing everything else? You're going to have to get rid of stuff in order. And I know some people will do that, but as a person who collects more than the Thundercats of Super7, I definitely am concerned about it. And again, it's not about the money. It's about how to use my money wisely, where to put it, where actually is going to give you the, you know, more bang for my buck, where I'm going to be able to display this and feel confident that I'm happy with it, that it's not utilizing too much space and actually killing my collection, because it's just taking everything else away and it becomes the only thing that matters there. You know, let's face it, most people who are collecting this are not necessarily only collecting Super7 or Thundercats. There are people out there, there's a lot of people out there that collect multiple things, multiple lines, whether it's NECA stuff, whether it's Hasbro stuff, whether it's even like in my case, I collect statues again, or action figures or hot toys. So many people collecting so many different things. I feel that, again, that they should have done a modular system where they could have just simply add different things. You know, you can actually build your the whole piece. You only want to have the head of the cat, or maybe a room, something so small. And I think, and also it will be a cheaper way to do it. It will be faster to do it in some way, because people can actually little by little start building into those modules and not just going overboard with the expenses. Of course, you know, that is just my opinion. What is yours? I think this is a complicated thing, and that is the reason I haven't pre-ordered yet. I'm still undecided. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. I may regret not to do it, but I may just simply be happy not to do it, because I feel that, you know, it's just too expensive in some way, you know, and it's too expensive for what it's giving me. You know, it's taking a lot of my space. It's doing a lot. It's taking a whole wall for me, which means that I'm going to remove a lot of stuff that I already have. It is not only the cost of this, it's the cost of all the stuff that I have, all the statues that I have that are expensive as well, and have to find a place where to put them. And I feel that, do I really want to go that far? Do I want to sacrifice the space? And space is always a premium. There's a cost involved in the space. And I feel that that is something that I feel the companies are not learning or not understanding well, on the pretty much on that idea of just building something as huge and massive, and, you know, trying to surprise everybody on the next San Diego Comic-Con and trying to, you know, really go against the competition and show the biggest thing ever. But just because it's bigger doesn't mean it's better, doesn't mean that actually is more convenient for the collector. Of course, that is just my opinion. What is yours? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button to remind you of the next video. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The links are down below. And please consider supporting the channel financially through Patreon. My friends, God bless you. Take care. I will talk to you again. Bye-bye.